Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the monster videos. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the monster Clocksuko. This monster will be available tomorrow in raids, so you can go ahead and obtain them from there, working with your team. But this was exclusively given to me by social points, although I do have to hatch the motor drag egg in order to craft them. But yeah, we're going to be crafting the Clocksuko monsters, you guys can see, and you guys can let me know in the comments down below who you want me to review next out of these 6 monsters. So whoever you want me to review next, just go on and let me know. All right, I know lots of you guys are a big fan of the second one, Takari, but just let me know in the comments. All right, but let's go ahead and craft this clock monster. And so yeah, it has a pretty cool or interesting design, as you guys could see. So that right there is the main form. All right, so let's go ahead and hatch it. But once again, guys, it is sponsored by Social Point. They went ahead and gave me all the resources that's needed in order to review it. All right, so let's take a look at this. Oh, do they like go back in time and like, I wonder if they turn into babies with his ultimate. Let me see. Deals heavy magic damage to all enemies, applies mega time stamp and curse to all enemies. Never mind, so it just applies mega time stamp and curse. That's actually really good, because then you'll be able to deal 10% and then 20% after. That'll be 30% of life, and they're basically hit with mega time stamp. They can't do anything against that. And then let's take a look at the evolving traits. So you have Harden at rank 0. That's really good. It's actually not that bad. Then you have immune to daze. This could come in handy. Not so good. And then rank 3 cooldown immunity. I just wish this was swapped with this. That would have been really good. But cooldown immunity status caster, not that bad. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get it to level 100. I'm gonna show you guys the stats. So you get about 7,953 strength. Not that bad. 89,273 life. Okay. And then speed is 6,336. Stats are good. Okay. Overall stats are good. Let's go and take a look at the skills and see what's needed and what's not. Tiger's Roar deals moderate magic damage to all enemies, applies time stamp. Okay, so they basically lose a turn with that skill. Let's see what else I got. Carried by an Ox. Deals moderate magic damage to one enemy, applies mega time stamp to one enemy. So they basically lose 2 turns, kind of like its ultimate, except that there are no curse, and also, I mean, there is no curse, and also, what's it called? The mega time stamp is only to one enemy. You know what I mean? Let's see what else we have. Monkey and Goat transforms all enemies and allies into babies. Here's the thing. This could be a nice skill. What would be nice? Pair this monster up with what's it called? Monsters that are immune to control. Like your allies, if they have immunity to control, it's really good. Okay? You can pair it up with them. Like Climbird has immunity to control, for example. A snake and a horse transforms one ally into a baby, applies life and stamina regen to one ally. Interesting. Deals moderate magic damage to one enemy, transforms one enemy into a baby, applies stamina leak to an enemy. Okay, you can go with this one instead. You know, instead of going with this, you can go with this. Unless you want a support skill for one of your allies, you could just turn them into a baby and then apply the stamina regen and also the life regen. Here's the thing though, this won't really work out on Cruel. You know, the one in the bounty hunt that you have to purchase? None of this will work. Not even the baby version, not even the regen. None of those will work. Maybe if it was a heal skill, then sure. It only applies regen, but he can't accept that because he has artifact trait. So you might as well go with something like this. But if you want to go with it, if you want to pair it up with a different monster, go and do so. Eternal Dragon restores all cooldown on itself, applies cooldown protection to itself. So here is the thing with this skill. Oh, most of his skills are actually 3-turn cooldown. That is insane. I mean, it makes sense. The skills are actually kind of nice. These ones, these 3. This one is a 1-turn cooldown. Then you have Little Rabbit, which is a magic. Low magic damage to one enemy, transforms one enemy into a baby. So this is a spammable skill as long as you have the 30 stamina, so you can continue spamming this. You know what? Maybe we could go with that over this. I really don't care about the damage part, but just the fact that you can spam this. I know there's stamina leak as well, but that's a 1-turn cooldown. This is a 0-turn cooldown. So if you have the stamina, you can continue spamming that. It could come in handy. Then you have Research Pack, moderate magic damage to one enemy, apply stamina leak. Yeah, no. But yeah, overall, skill-wise, I actually like it. It's just that high cooldowns. But if you want to run that one other skill that resets cooldown, you can go ahead and do that. Alright, so for the runes, guys, you want to go with full speed because the Denier needs full speed. Okay, so that's really what you would need to give. You just need to go with full speed. Nothing else, just full speed. But anyways, besides that, let's go and check out the relic slots. You have double trap. That's not so good in my opinion for a Denier like him. But let's see what we got. Okay, so you can go with Rodden's Trap. If you have Rodden's Trap, go ahead and do it. You can also do Mantis Claws Trap. I think I have that in here. Yep, Mantis Claws actually works out. You can also do Nebulance Trap, where basically after being damaged, if your life is below 50%, you remove that many points of stamina. You can do like double Rodden's Trap or something, or double Nebulance Trap. Those works out. Wormhole Trap also works out, so if you have that, go ahead and equip it. But I'm gonna go with double Rodden's Trap. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting combo, so you can deal quite extra damage on top of that when you're being attacked. But yeah, so there are the relics. And for talents, guys, for talents, in case you're wondering what to give, I got you. So you can go with either Burning Hands, or you can do Dispelling Fist. You can also do Unholy Vigor. If you guys have Unholy Vigor, go ahead and give it, because when it's this monster's turn, you basically gain 40 points of stamina if your stamina is below 50%, so it could come in handy. But yeah, once again, guys, either Burning Hands, that, or for example Unholy Vigor. You can go with that, whichever one you want. But since I have some mutated stamina runes here and there, I think I'm just gonna go with like Burning Hands or something. But once again, the Dispelling Fist, Burning Hands, and Unholy Vigor should be the 3 options. So go with those. So in case you're wondering what the stats are, at level 130, here's what you get. You get about 13,286 power, 164,786 life, and also 8,820 speed. And with the runes combined, you get about this much. So I'm going to be pairing it up with this team right here, guys. So you can run this monster kind of like Lindworm. So you can run it with a couple of combos, or actually many combos, like how you used to run Lindworm, right? So for example, you run your Denier, which is a clock, right? And then you need to run your other 2 monsters that could be like Megataunt and Attacker, like how I'm doing right now. Pretty basic, right? You can also try out some other different combos. So this monster is kind of like Lindworm, it's just that it doesn't have his extra churn, so it's not really like Lindworm, you know what I mean? But what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm going to be sending a friendship request on my alt account, and we're going to be doing a battle here. Okay, you guys will see the team that I'm using and the team that they're using, okay, that I'm using on my alt. So I'm using Lindworm. So what I'm going to do right away, I mean, normally you could either do Greater Times Curse to remove the Megatons, or you could do, for example, Age Overseer. I think I'm just going to go with Greater Times Curse. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do that, get rid of the Megaton there. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit you with this, so you're dead. Okay, and then you're gonna come back, of course. But let's see what we could do with the, now that the Megaton's off and they're basically vulnerable, let's see the skills that we can use. We have the Megatime stuff that we can do. We could also do the turning everybody into babies. This monster won't turn into a baby because of the artifact trait. So if you want to go with this, you can. I'm gonna go with the time stop. So take a look at that. Unfortunately, it missed on this monster, Shelly, because of the tough, so you have to watch out from that. The other one, it missed because of the artifact trait, but it worked on Lindworm. So it actually worked out on Lindworm. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Alright. But yeah, it missed because of that tough trait. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I kind of want to heal. I actually kind of want to heal, but I don't have the heal skill equipped, so I'm just going to go with the Megatons and shield. I think I'll do the same exact thing in here. Go with the Megatons and shield. So see, what basically happens is that the monster can't attack. It's kind of like stunning it, but the monster's not immune to stun. You know what I mean? So basically the enemy just loses a turn, if that makes sense. I mean, it's pretty simple. You know? Alright, UA kicked in. We got an extra turn. Nice. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and let's just apply this, because the shock and burning combo will eliminate. Never mind. Okay, I forgot I'm running UA, so UA will eliminate you. But let's go ahead and save Lindworm, because I want to do some other things with Lindworm. Okay, so let's go ahead and charge up. Alright, we have the baby version. So this is a spammable skill. Keep in mind, you don't need any stamina. So you can go ahead and turn Lindworm into a baby. How the tables have turned, huh? He's the one that normally does all of that. So unfortunately, this monster does get one tapped by this 150, but I mean it makes sense because it's a 130 and it's a 150. We'll see later on if he could still one tap. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and attack Shelly. Get rid of Shelly. Just like that. Was that 30k or 300k? Oh, okay, 300k. And we ended up winning. But yeah, so we're gonna actually test that out at 150 to see if he really gets one tapped at that level too. Now here's what I was thinking, guys. For some recommended allies, what you can do is pair this monster up with Jakuna High or Wormhole, because then you could run them with full speed. For example, Jakuna High, you just go ahead and remove positive status effects from the enemy, and then let's say most teams actually does run a Megaton, right? So you go ahead and get rid of that, and Clocksuko takes in the second turn, and then you can basically use one of his AoE skills, like turning them into babies. I don't think this will actually work on Jakuna High because he has a dodge area, but who knows, maybe it actually works. But the AoE time stop, this will actually end up working, so they'll lose a turn, and with that turn you can go ahead and do something else with your other monster. It could be an attacker. You don't even need a Megataunt in that case. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting combo, but unfortunately I am missing Jakuna High and Wormhole, so I don't have those, or else I'd be checking those out. Well, actually I do have Jakuna High, it's just at level 100. But let me go ahead and show you guys the stats at 150, okay? Also, some monsters that you need to watch out from are what's it called, ZAT, Caterine. Caterine can easily deny him. Also Colonel Pip. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Of course I'm going to be taking a first turn now, okay, because Corrupted versus Cosmic. So I should be able to take in a first turn just like that. So here's the thing, if you're running a Little Rabbit, you don't even have to run Dispelling Fist. Also, if you want to get rid of that Megataunt, then sure, but you know, Little Rabbit, you could just turn the monster to baby, and hopefully your attacker will do his job in that one turn. If not, then you're gonna have to deal with it. But this is a spammable skill, keep in mind. Although the baby reversion, you can't hit it every time, but if you want to run Dispelling Fist once again, you can. I'm gonna just stack up that burning there, so it'll deal some damage. I think I'm just gonna do the same exact thing. Greater times curse. Get rid of the Megataunt. And then here, let's go ahead and hit you with this because I want to stack up the tortures there and also get an extra turn. Let's get rid of the attacker ASAP. How's that? Or shall we play around with the attacker? Let's go ahead and eliminate the attacker. Actually, I don't want him alive. He has artifact trait. Clocksuko can't do anything against that. Literally, this monster can't do anything against any artifact monsters, artifact traits. You can't do anything, seriously. Clocksuko can't do anything. Except maybe turning one of his allies into babies, just so he can heal them, I guess, for a turn. But other than that, this monster can't do much against artifacts. So unfortunately, you have to watch out from attackers like those, okay? You really have to watch out because you can't time stop them, you can't baby reversion them, I guess, mega time stop again, and baby reversion. So here, let me go ahead and hit you with time stop. So let's go with the AoE one instead, because if I use a single target, I don't know, maybe it'll miss because last time it actually missed. So the time stop, as you guys could see, monster loses its next turn, so the monster will lose a turn. Now here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do greater times curse and get rid of the Megataunt. And then I'm going to go ahead and eliminate you, Shelly. Shelly's going to come back. Unfortunately, I ran out of stamina. So see, that's something that kind of sucks, unfortunately, because of his relic slots. He doesn't have any type of relic slot that would, you know, help him out when he needs stamina. So see, Rotten Trap just kicked in twice and dealt some damage there. If you want to go with Rotten Trap, you can. If you want to run something else, that's also fine, guys. But yeah, I was running double Rottens and it just kicked in and dealt some damage there. That's pretty good. You guys remember when I mentioned you gotta watch out from nature attackers? So I don't have ZAT or Colonel on this other account, but I do have this monster right here that I'm about to show you guys. So watch this, okay? Instead of running full speed like Denier type of this Neurofunk, I just went with the attacker version, okay? So I have 2 strengths and 1 speed. So let's see what we can do here. So let's go with the AoE trio because I do want to apply the Dispelling Fist. There we go, get rid of the Megatons for now. And then we're just gonna go with Little Rabbit. I mean, that's the only thing we could do here. Oh, unfortunately, Little Rabbit missed. Little Rabbit missed, unfortunately, as you guys just saw. So that actually sucks. Ah, that actually sucks. But we went ahead and got rid of the Megatons, okay? And so now it's Nearfunk's turn. Nearfunk can literally attack anybody sponsor once. So I could go with, for example, Draining. Because of the element advantage, he is able to deal quite a lot of damage to Block, as you guys just see. Or as you guys just saw. So UA kicked in, give me an extra turn. And bouncing assaults. Alright, so here I could have ran another extra, or not extra turn, but like another nature skill, but even the dark one actually eliminates Clocksuko, as you guys see here. So Clocksuko is dead, and so is the other. And so here I can just go with like Sadness Monster or something, and so that actually eliminates the monster. So the time stop, I mean, you don't, here's the thing, don't rely on that skill, okay? Really, just don't rely on that skill too much. If you want to go ahead and give this monster the Spilling Fist, you can, in case if Little Rabbit, you deal the damage, but the baby version doesn't work, then you'll be in trouble, unless your attacker got it. But besides that, if you're going to be running with Jakuna High, you don't even have to go with the Spilling Fist. You're going to be running this monster with Jakuna High. So yeah, but if you're not going to be running it with Jakuna High, I do recommend giving this monster the Spilling Fist, because you can go ahead and get rid of that Megaton at the beginning, or any other positive status effect that is protecting you, that's preventing you from using your skills here. So I highly recommend that. And also, the reason why I mentioned pairing this monster up with Wormhole earlier is because of his baby version skills. In case if the enemy has a means of control, you can go on and try to disable them with the other monster, Wormhole. But other than that, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's monster review on the monster Clocksuko. You can obtain this monster very soon in the race tomorrow. Actually, you just gotta work out with your team. But once again, this was given to me exclusively by Social Point, so I hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and huge thanks to them once again. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.